All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. A sad anniversary today. It is the 1 year anniversary of the passing of a really great country musician by the name of Joe Diffie. If you didn't follow Joe's career, um, at one point while he was trying to make it on the scene, I think he was working for the Gibson Guitar Company in their warehouse. He had big dreams, and finally in 1990, he got signed to Columbia Records, and one of his first singles called Home ended up topping the country charts, and off he would go. Last year, he passed away. There was some controversy surrounding his death because his death was being politicized by both sides. People were rushing out to say what he died from. Others were coming out of the woodwork to say it was a big conspiracy and he didn't die of what he died from. I'm not going to get too much into that here, but it happened at the very beginning of all of these lockdowns and all of these different things that have happened since, and it was really sad. He was only 61 years old. Now, if you missed the 1990s in the country scene, then you missed Joe Diffie on the radio because he was all over the place. 35 singles on the Billboard Hot Country charts, 5 of them hitting number one, including Home, If the Devil Danced, Third Rock from the Sun, Pickup Man, and Bigger Than the Beatles. One of my favorite songs, though, by Diffie is a song that went to number 2 on the country charts. It's called So Help Me Girl. The great thing about Diffie is he could sing the up-tempo stuff really well, but he was amazing on the slower tunes, on the ballads. Even if you weren't all that into the arrangement of the song, you were just drawn in by Diffie. He had this one-of-a-kind voice that just oozed with self-confidence. It was as if he could really just sing any song they threw at him and make the song better. He was born in Oklahoma, was inducted into the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame, and has been or was a member of the Grand Ole Opry for about 25 years. Again, he worked in a factory for some time, was in a bluegrass band before deciding to go to Nashville, and he got his first break by working in a warehouse selling Gibson guitars, or probably packing Gibson guitars. The great thing about Diffie is he just got better and better. His peak was an album called Third Rock from the Sun. And that title song, I think, broke a lot of new ground on country radio. It had this turbocharged guitar riff. It was really straddling, the two genres between rock and roll and country in a way that I don't think had been, meshed together in that fashion. And the song was a supercharged line dance extravaganza. And there was even a remixed version of the song, which took me fondly back to the days where you would have these rock tracks in the 80s and there'd be a remix version, a dance version of the song. And, a 4-minute song would turn into an 8-minute song. And those were cool things. And it was coming back into fashion in the 1990s. And guys like Diffie were leading the way with, other groups, obviously, like Brooks and Dunn and artists like Alan Jackson. But Diffie just had this amazing voice. And he'll be remembered as being just a good old regular Joe. He was given a lot of crap, I remember, back in the day, because at one point he put on a few pounds, and apparently they were giving him a hard time. You don't look good on album covers, or, we have to take pictures of you from the neck up and so forth. And for whatever reason, it was kind of what Ann Wilson went through when she was in Heart. Joe Diffie, no matter how many pounds he put on, he still had that amazing voice, and he still was just a force on the scene. It's just weird that he's gone. He was only 61. And again, my condolences go out to all his fans and his family a year later, as I'm sure they miss their husband or their father or their friend. So in any event, a tribute to Joe Diffie, one of the best country singers I've ever heard, and his music lives on. His catalog is amazing. If you haven't heard his stuff, go and listen to it. I think even if you don't like country music, you'll appreciate his vocals because they are one of a kind. All right, that's the video. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you soon.